Hello dear students, in today's video we will solve two more questions, comprehensive problems from not-for-profit organizations. This is last series of comprehensive problems of this chapter. So let's continue. The first question of today's class we are going to solve is, following is the receipts and payments account of Lions Club for the year ending 31st December 2019. The receipts and payments account is as follows. Two balance brought down, cash in hand 4,500, two subscriptions 2018 900, 2019 48,600, 2020 450. Total received 49,950. To income from entertainment, this is our revenue receipt 870. To entrance fee 2010. To interest on securities 1800. Then payments are by balance brought down. This is opening balance of bank, credit balance of bank, that is bank overdraft 9300. By investment in securities 9000. By salaries 18,600. By printing and stationery 2670. By furniture 4350. By miscellaneous expenses 4260. By balance carried down, cash 1650 and bank 9300. This way the receipts and payments account include these items. Then prepare the income and expenditure account of the club for the year ended 31st December 2019 and the balance sheet as on that date, having due regard to the following additional information. The club has 5,400 members, each paying an annual subscription of 10 rupees. That means 5,400 members paying 10 rupees each, 54,000 is the amount of subscription income for the club of current year. Subscription amounted to 1,170 rupees were in arrears in respect of the year 2018. So opening outstanding subscription was 1,170, out of which we have received 900. You can see 2018 900 we received. It was outstanding 1,170. So 270 is still outstanding. Stock of stationery on 31st December 2018 was 375 rupees. And on 31st December 2019 was 261. Entrance fee are to be capitalized. Entrance fee, which is in general is our revenue receipt, but it has to be taken here as a capital receipt. Salary of 1650 for December 2019 is outstanding. Expenses accruing on 31st December 2018 amounted to 396 rupees. The club paid 1000 rupees in the year 2018 towards telephone charges, of which 375 rupees relates to 2019. This is a very important adjustment here. The club paid telephone charges of 1000 rupees last year, but 375 of it was prepaid for current year. As on 31st December 2018, premises stand in the books at 73,500 rupees and investments at 19,500 rupees. Depreciate premises and furniture by 10% per annum. Furniture was purchased on 1st January 2019. So this is our question, very important question this is, and have a look again of the receipts and payments account, then the adjustments. So let's solve it. So the question we will solve. First we will prepare opening balance sheet to calculate the opening capital fund, and then item wise we will deal to prepare the income and expenditure account and the closing balance sheet. But when it comes to solving it, we will do the three statements simultaneously, and if any working note other than this opening balance sheet is required, we will prepare. Item wise we will go. So on the receipt side you see first given is to balance broke down, that is cash in hand. So it is opening item, we will take to the opening balance sheet as cash in hand. And it is 4,500. The next item is two subscriptions. Subscriptions we take on the credit side of income and expenditure account. And it is received for 3 years, 2018, 2019 and 2020. Then we will go to the additional information also to find out if something is given related to it. Yes, first point is given. Club has 5,400 members, each paying an annual subscription of 10 rupees. When it is given this way, simply in the income expenditure account we take it like this. Number of members into annual subscription per member. So it is 54,000. Right? Now, 2018 we received 900 rupees. And in the additional information it is given that subscription amounted to 1,170 were in arrears in respect of the year 2018. So for 2018, 1170 was the amount which was outstanding. So we will calculate here as outstanding subscriptions. We will write it here, outstanding subscription 1170. Then 2020 we have received 450. This is our advance subscription during the current year for next year. So here we write on the liability side, advance subscriptions. It is 450. Now we have to calculate, working on number 2, we have to calculate outstanding subscription for current year. Outstanding subscription as on 31st December 2019. What are the information? We know how much should be received for 2019. So, subscription required for 2019. That is 54,000. We know 5,400 members. Each member has to pay 50 rupees annually. So, 54,000 rupees should have been received. Out of which, how much has been received? That is given in the receipts and payment account. So receipt for 2019, receipts and payments account debit side, the amount written against 2019 we will take here. So it is 48,600. That means amount of equal to 5,400 is outstanding for current year. It is not received. Then we will check if any advance was received for current year in the last year. So that is not given as information to us. Then we will plus still outstanding for 2018. 2018 still outstanding amount is 1170 was outstanding, out of which 900 has been received. So 270 is still outstanding. It means 5,670 is the amount of outstanding subscription for current at the end of the current year. That we will write down here. 54,000 was required in the year, out of which 48,600 we received. So how much is still to be received? 5,400, and 270 is still outstanding of previous year. It is given in the question additional information that 1,170 was required last year, was outstanding for last year, out of which 900 has been received. So 270 is still outstanding. So 5,670 is outstanding subscription as on 31st December 2019. This we will take here, outstanding subscription. It is 5,670. Then next item is income from entertainment. We will take it here by income from entertainment, and we will check if any adjustment is given for it. By checking, we find that nothing is mentioned regarding this income. So 870 right here. Then written entrance fee. And for entrance fee, third point says that entrance fee are to be capitalized, and they are to be capitalized, then we write on the liability side. So entrance fee we have capitalized, it is 2010 rupees. Then salary of 1600, interest on securities. Next item is interest on securities. So that we write here by interest on securities. Securities means investments. So we will check if any rate of interest is given. So that's not given in the question. Only investment securities purchase and opening balance of investments given in the additional information. Nothing else is given. So we will take that this is the amount relating to current year only. Nothing is outstanding or accrued. Then next, on the credit side, we are given buy balance brought down, bank overdraft. Buy balance brought down, bank overdraft. So this bank overdraft opening we write here on the liability side of opening balance sheet. Overdraft. It is 9,300. Then by investment in securities. So investments. We will write here investments, and then we will go to the additional information. Investments opening balance is given in the question. That is given investments of 19,500. Seventh point, last point you see. 19,500 is the amount of investments at the beginning. We take that here, and we plus additions. Newly purchased are 9,000 rupees. This we add here, so total investments amounts to 28,500. The next is salaries. By salaries, so this we take on the debit side of income expense account. 2 salaries, and we check any additional information. So yes, point number 4 is given that 1,650 of salary for December 2019 is outstanding. So here we write 18,600 in the column, and we add the amount of outstanding salaries. This is 1650. Then we add 20,250 rupees relates to current year's salary, and outstanding salary we take on the liability side. 1650. Then next item is by printing and stationery. So we write here to printing and stationery. Printing and stationery. For this, the amount given is 2670, and below it some additional information given. So we plus the opening stock of stationery. See the addition number 2. Opening and closing stock of stationery are given. 375 is the opening balance minus closing stock of stationery. So closing stock of stationery given 261. So 5 minus 1 4, 14 minus 6 8, 9 minus 2 7. 2784 is the amount of stationery, printing and stationery consumed in the current year. Now, these two information of opening stock and closing stock we did right here. Stock of stationery, opening balance or opening stock in the opening balance sheet 375, and closing balance in the closing balance sheet. So closing stock of stationery 261. The next item is furniture. So furniture newly purchased first time, we take it here in the closing balance sheet only. Furniture, it is given 4,350, and depreciation is also to be charged on it 10%. And the point number 7 says that furniture was purchased on 1st April 2019. It means full year depreciation to be charged. So 5 1 9 3 3915 is the furniture amount, and we take the depreciation on the income and expenses on debit side. Full depreciation on furniture. 435. The next item is miscellaneous expenses. So miscellaneous expenses we write here 2 miscellaneous expenses. And there is an adjustment for it. Point number 5. Expenses accruing on 31st December 2018. That means last year's outstanding 396. So we will subtract it. Last year it was outstanding. We have paid this year. So the amount relates to current year. 4,260 minus outstanding of previous year is 396. So outstanding at the beginning 396. This was a question this year. Salary outstanding of last year was given and the students did not subtract it. You did not make this mistake. So 3864 is current year's amount. This outstanding was last year. So last year only we will write here outstanding salary. Current year's outstanding is not given. Sorry, outstanding expenses. Outstanding miscellaneous expenses. This year it was given outstanding salary of last year. So 396. Then next item is closing balance. And before writing closing balance, we shall see all the adjustments, whether we have done them or not. So first adjustment says, club has 5,400 members. So both the outstanding and advance we have taken here 54,000. Advance subscription 450 last year. Current next year's amount received we have written on the liability side. The amount which was last year outstanding 1170 we have written here. Current year's outstanding we have calculated by making this working note. It is taken here. So the items taken. Then stock of stationery, both the stock taken in the balance sheets as well as added here. Then entrance fee are to be capitalized. We have taken it on the liability side. Salary of 1650 outstanding. So 1650 here added and there on the liability side in the current year's balance sheet written. Then expenses accruing 396 for 2018. So 396 subtracted here and written here. Okay. Then next 6th point. The club paid 1,000 rupees in the year 2018 towards telephone charges. This we have not done. Of which 375 relates to 2019. 375 has been paid for last year. Sorry, it was paid last year for current year. So that we write here 2 telephone charges. 2 telephone charges. 375. That only relates to current year. And it was paid last year, it means prepaid. So prepaid telephone charges last year. 375. Then, as on 31st December 2018, premises stand in the books at 73,500. Yes, this is to be taken. Premises 73,500. Here we write premises. No additions this year. 73,500 minus depreciation. 10% depreciation. 7350. So 0, 5, 1, 6, 6, 6, 6, 1, 5, 0. This depreciation we take care on the debit side. 2 depreciation on premises. Then investments, we have taken investments 19,500, 19,500. And furniture also taken. Now last item balance carried down. We write here cash in hand. Closing cash in hand 1650. And cash at bank, that is 93. Then we calculate our opening capital fund first. 99,420 is the total here. Out of it we will subtract 6, 9, 6, 9. So 89,724 capital fund. Here we write capital fund balancing figure. How to calculate it? We will take total of asset side, then total of liability side we will subtract from the total of asset side. The difference will be our opening capital fund. This opening capital fund we will take then to the closing balance sheet. And here we write capital fund 89,724. Then we will check surplus or deficit. So let us see this side totals more. 54, 55 here, 22, 25. Something here, this side debit is showing less total, so we put the credit side total. 56,617 is showing here. So we will check the total of this side. 45994, 13, 518, 6, 14, 17, 23, 30, 35, 5, 12, 16, 24, 27, 27, 30, 5, 3, 8, 7, 15, 15 then 2, 2, 6, 1, 2. 21, 622, 612, sorry. 21, 612 is our surplus. So 21, 612. We write the 2 surplus excess of income over expenditure. 21,612. This we plus here, surplus one lakh 11,336. Take the total 6. 115,446, and this side also will show the same total 115,446. 6, 5, 10, 11, 17, 6. So 115,446 is the total of current balance sheet. This is our second question of today's class. The balance sheet of All Is Well Club on 1st April 2019 and the receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2020 are given below. Balance sheet as on 1st April 2019, it includes capital fund 2,10,000, creditors for stationery 5,000 rupees. Premises on the asset side 2 lakh rupees, furniture 10,000 and bank balance 5,000 rupees. Then receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2020, it starts with opening cash balance of 5,000 rupees, 2 subscriptions 43,000 rupees total received, 2 donations 16,500 rupees, 2 sundry receipts 13,750. These are revenue receipt. Then by salaries 30,000 rupees, by electricity charges 6,000 rupees, by furniture 15,000 rupees, by creditors for stationery 12,500 rupees, by general expenses 10,500, and after making all these payments out of the receipts there was a cash balance left of 4,250 rupees. Then some additional information is given. On 30th September 2019, the old furniture was donated to the Red Cross. See there on the opening balance sheet asset side, 10,000 rupees of furniture is there. Now this adjustment says that it was donated to the Red Cross Society on 30th September. It means from 1st April to 30th September this was with us. So 6 months we used it and then donated. And new furniture was purchased on 1st October 2019. Here you see furniture of 15,000 rupees in the receipts and payments account. We purchased on 1st October. It means it is also for 6 months with us. Now we will when calculate depreciation, both the amounts and the periods for which we used these furnitures are to be kept in mind. Depreciation at 10% per annum is to be provided on the furniture. Now this furniture was with us for 6 months, 10% is the rate. So 10% of 10,000 for 6 months is 500. And then this 15,000, this is also for 6 months with us. 6 months depreciation at the rate of 10% on 15,000 rupees will be 750. So total depreciation 1,250. And this furniture of 10,000 rupees is donated. 10,000 minus 500 we used. So 9,500 book value furniture is donated. Then this donated furniture will be shown on the expenditure side of the income and expenditure account and will be subtracted from the furniture. Total furniture 10,000 plus 15,000, 25,000 minus 1,250 depreciation minus 9,500 donated. Then final furniture will be there. On 31st March 2020, the creditors for stationery were 2,400 rupees and the value of the unused stationery was 2,700. So this is closing stock of stationery and this is closing creditors of stationery. Then a payment of 2,500 rupees for stationery by the club was to be debited to the general expenses. See here, this is the payment for stationery to the creditors. Out of it, this 2,500 is to be debited to general expenses. It means actual payment to the creditors of stationery are 10,000 rupees only. Now you are required to prepare the income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2020 and the balance sheet as on that date. This is a very important question indeed. So to start with this question, we will require some of the adjustments along with the items to be done. The same way we will do it, that is simultaneous system. So we require to prepare income and expenditure account and the balance sheet at the end of the year. Opening balance sheet is given in the question. We have the amount of opening capital fund with us, so we will not prepare the opening balance sheet to calculate opening capital fund. So one by one, the items we will see. From the opening balance sheet, first you see, given capital fund 2,10,000. So this we will take here, capital fund 210,000. Then surplus or deficit we will be adjusting with it. Then creditors for stationery. We have been given in the question some informations on the basis of which we know that we require to calculate stationery used, calculation of cost of stationery when used. That we will require to calculate here. So when it is required, we will use it there. Then premises, furniture and bank balance. So these we will add up here. Premises, we will see if any adjustment for its depreciation is given. It's not given, so 2 lakh rupees. The next item is furniture. For furniture, let us see what is given. Again, we will talk about it. Furniture, already it is 10,000. So we write here 10,000. Plus additions. A new purchase. Newly purchased given in the receipts and payments account 15,000. So it is total 25,000. Minus depreciation. So depreciation we will calculate here. Working out number 2. Depreciation on furniture. 10,000 opening balance of furniture. It is with us up to 30th September only. So 10% into 6 by 12. The new furniture purchase of 15,000 rupees on 1st October. So again 10% for 6 months on this amount. So it is 500 and it is 750. So total depreciation is 1,250. We write it here minus 1250. So amount comes 23,750. And out of it, how much we have donated? Donated is 10,000 opening balance of furniture 10,000 and 500 is depreciation on it. So minus 500. So of 9,500 we have donated. It will be shown here as 14,250. Then here we come to depreciation on furniture. $750 we have calculated, sorry, 1,250 we have calculated, and two donations we have donated. Furniture we have donated. So furniture, how much of furniture? This 10,000 rupees of furniture was donated after charging depreciation for 6 months. So 9,500 is the value for us at the time of donating it. So 9,500 we write here. Then bank balance at the end we will write. Now come one by one from the receipts and payments account. Two balance brought down, opening balance we leave. It is to be taken to the opening balance sheet, and opening balance sheet we are not preparing this question. Then two subscriptions. So we write here by subscriptions. And if any additional information that's not given in this question relating to it, so as it is 43,000 we put here. Then two donations. Donations we have received, so by donations. Donation received is a separate item, donation given is a separate item. We will not club them. Some of you may think or may question that why not to take the difference of the two? No, this donation we have made. This we have received. So received will be our revenue receipt. If it is general, so it is generally here, and donated amount will be our expenditure. So donations received are 16,500, no adjustment given for it. Then two sundry receipts. So we write here by sundry receipts. Nothing is mentioned about it, so they are revenue receipts. They are 13,750. Then on the payment side, by salaries. So two salaries. We'll check if any adjustment is given for it. Two salaries. Salary, nothing is mentioned. So two salaries, 30,000. Then electricity charges. Two electricity charges, nothing is mentioned for it also. This is 6,000. Then furniture, we have already done for it. Creditors for stationery, that we will calculate here. And by general expenses, 10,500. We write it here, two general expenses. Now we go with the additional information. 10,500 is here. Information says, third point, a payment of 2,500 for stationery by the club was to be debited to the general expenses. So out of this 12,500 paid to the creditors for stationery, 2,500 is to be debited to general expenses. So plus paid out of stationery. That means some expenses of stationery relates to general expenses. That means creditors, from them we purchased stationery as well as some other items and we paid them together. So 2,500 will be separate from there. 2,500 we have taken and added here. Now we will calculate this amount. What is the formula with us? We take opening stock of stationery, that's not given here, we will not take. Then amount paid to creditors. That is first information given to us. Amount paid to creditors for stationery. That's given 12,500. Out of it, 2,500 relates to general expenses. We subtract it. You have to keep it in your mind. This 2,500 we have to subtract from this creditors amount and add it to the general expenses amount. So from there we have subtracted and it has been taken from here to general expenses. So 10,000 paid. Then what is the another item to be added? We add creditors for stationery at the end. So plus creditors for stationery at the end. That's given to us in the adjustment number 2 on 31st March 2020. The creditors for stationery were 2,400. 2,400 plus here total amount is 12,400, and then we subtract closing stock of stationery. Closing stock of stationery, that's given 2,700. 2,700. This is 9,700, and then we had opening creditors. So creditors for stationery at the beginning. Creditors for stationery at the beginning. This was 5,000. So stationery used is 4,700. Stationery consumed is, cost of stationery consumed during the year is 4,700. This we take here. To stationery consumed 4,700. This we have calculated in a working note number 1. We will show it here. Now, this creditors for stationery at the end will be taken to the liability side here. Creditors for stationery we take. It was creditors for stationery 2,400. Then this closing stock of stationery we take on the asset side. Stock of stationery. This is how much? 2,700. Okay? I am telling you once again, this is very important item. Stationery consumed has to be calculated. There is another method also. You can prepare creditors for stationery account. That will be simpler, I think. But let us do it with this method. Another question we have already done with this creditors for stationery account. So this question by the statement only we have solved here. Calculation of cost of stationery consumed. What is the formula? Opening stock of stationery. Not given. Leave that. Plus cash purchases. Not given. Plus amount paid to creditors for stationery. That is given. So amount paid to creditors for stationery given to us. Where from? We will take it from receipts and payments account. But there is an adjustment given for it. That we paid 12,500. It is given in the receipts and payments account payment side. 12,500 paid. Out of it, then additional information says that out of it, 2,500 relates to general expenses. So we have subtracted 2,500 out of it. Now remaining is 10,000. Now plus creditors for the stationery at the end of the year. So creditors at the end, it is given in the additional information. We have taken from there. 2,400 added. Total amount 12,400. Now we subtract from it number 1 creditors at the beginning. So creditors at the beginning given 5,000 subtracted, and closing stock of stationery 2,700. So amount comes 4,700 that we have taken. This creditors for stationery has been taken on the liability side of the balance sheet, and stock of stationery at the end we have taken on the asset side. Creditors for stationery we have already taken. Then what is left? Amount left is closing balance. So balance carried down is cash in hand. Asset side item it is 4,250. We will check again if something is still to be taken. After that we will calculate surplus or deficit. Opening balance we are not making, so we will not take from the receipts and payments account. Then two subscriptions we have taken, donations we have taken, sundry receipts we have taken, salary is taken, then electricity charges taken, then furniture 15,000, it is added here. Creditors for stationery, this is used here. Then general expenses 10,500, yes taken. Then closing balance, yes taken. Then from opening balance sheet, premises 2 lakh rupees, yes we have brought. Furniture, yes we have taken. Then nothing is required. Capital fund 2 lakh 10,000 we have taken. Then from the adjustments, on 30th September 2019, the old furniture was donated to the Red Cross. So 10,000 was the old furniture. Out of it, 500 is our depreciation. It is donated here. So two donations, 9,500. Okay. Then this 9,500 is subtracted here. Yes, it is subtracted. Then new furniture was purchased on 1st October. So depreciation calculated on both the furnitures. First, which was donated, it was for 6 months with us. 500 on it, and 15,000 newly purchased. That was also for 6 months with us. So for 6 months, 750, 1250 total depreciation taken. Then creditors for stationery at the end that we have written here, and we have used here in this formula also, and the value of unused stationery we have taken here, yes, and used in the formula too. So all the items taken. Now one by one we will calculate. First the surplus amount to be calculated, or deficit, whatever it is. So here 43 plus 16, 59 plus 13, 72. Here let us see 30, 43, 47, 53, 62. So this side is shorter. We will take total of this credit side first. 73 to 50. So in the total, we write here 73 to 50. Now we total it minus 7, 7, 14, 9 to 11, 11, 6, 17, 24, 5, 6. So it is 0, 0, 8, 8. 8,800 is our surplus. So we write here 2 surplus, that is excess of income over expenditure. 8,800. This 8,800 will plus here surplus. So this is 2,18,800. Then we take the total. $221,200 here. So this way we do such type of questions. This was a very important question, I tell you. Such type of questions can be asked in the examination, and simply no opening balance sheet is to be made. So it will, and it is having lesser items. So it is a standard question, or it is an ideal question for examination purpose. Such type of questions you need to practice.